you're funny. Shut up. Alright. What do you want to talk about?
Your mom.
So far, this is the most boring video ever.
Probably not, but that's what editing is for.
What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna
Take
do?
out all the boring parts? Look,
Yeah.
if you're gonna take out all the boring parts, you're gonna have no video.
I'll have the bubbles part.
So you'll have a 30-second video. Bubbles! I don't get it.
You cannot say bubbles angrily. Bubbles!
Bubbles! Yeah, you're
Bubbles.
right. You got a point there.
It's impossible to say it angrily. Just like unicorns. Unicorns.
Unicorns?
Unicorns!
I forgot my password somehow to my iTunes account.
What is it, like porn123?
Hi, you're funny. Shut up.
That's it, isn't it?
Not supposed to tell people your password, okay, Veronica?
Oh, you want to hear about what I did to Carly?
Whoa.
I was at her house.
Whoa.
I took her phone. Whoa.
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 Whoa. Okay.
I took her phone.
Okay.
And I changed her contact names into the names from the Avengers. Too far, bro.
You really must know. I am playing the urinal test.
Are you kidding me?
It's very educational. No! I didn't mean to click that urinal.
Ha ha ha.
Shut up. Oh, hey, while I'm here, I can tell you the story about my hand. Well, you can't really. There you go. Alright, so I was
cut your vagina?
Yeah, I cut off my vagina, and it really hurt. It was like bleeding. It was bleeding. It's like I didn't have anything to cover it that was like super absorbent, so I couldn't cover up my vagina.
You should have put a pad on it.
I know, but I forgot some.
You forgot to bring tampons?
Yeah. Okay, anyway, so I was camping, and I was cooking dinner, and we were having steak, and I was using a knife, and the knife slipped. It came around and sliced open my hand. I was gushing blood.
The knife magically went around your hand and cut yourself.
No, it slipped and came out.
Just hurt yourself?
I just put too much pressure on it and it hurts so much. It's not funny. It hurts. It can. Alright, anyway. So yeah, and it slipped. It hit. It was a double-sided knife, that's why. It slipped, it hit a board.
Why were you eating steak with a double-sided knife?
That's all we had. Just burp next time I speak, why don't I? That's all we had. Like, we didn't have one single knife. We had, like, a double-sided, like, tomahawk throwing knife to cut with. I mean, really?
Stupid tomahawk.
So, yeah, so I'm cutting it like this. I slip off. It hits a board, if this is the knife right here, it comes around and slices in.
And this is the knife right here. It comes around.
And it slices right in. But yeah, it was bleeding everywhere. I was gushing blood. I almost passed out because of how much blood I lost. But in the end, I never went to the doctor or the hospital or anything like that. We just put a Band-Aid on it once the bleeding stopped.
I don't think you should be trusted with knives.
Don't say that! god!
Why?
Hate you!
The one time I had a bike accident, I'm not trusted using my bike. I almost said wearing my bike. How do I wear my bike?
I had a bike accident. I was going down a hill, and then I hit a rock, and then I started going out of control, and then there was a big, like, pothole, and I slammed into the pothole. My bike flipped, and I went flying over the handlebars. Luckily, I was younger, so I was wearing a helmet, so I didn't, like, die or anything like that. Now I don't wear helmets even after that. But, yeah, it hurt so much. My legs were, like, bleeding like hell. The ground was covered in blood. My friend came over and was like, dude, that was so cool. I was like, shut the fuck up and get me to a hospital. I was riding my bike. You know, haters gonna hate. And this chipmunk comes over and starts sprinting across the road. So I start slowing down enough so they could pass me. But then, like, I guess I was going too fast. So when it tried to jump past me, instead the chipmunk went into my bike wheel and he got stuck there. I was like, holy shit, there's a chipmunk stuck in my wheel, and that's not inappropriate. And so, like, I'm driving, and I'm, like, trying to keep it steady, because there's a chipmunk stuck in my wheel. And that didn't sound appropriate either, so shut up. And I was like, I can't do it, so I tried to stop, but this chipmunk's tail came off and hit in the brakes, so I couldn't stop either, and I was going down a hill. So I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And there's no safe place for me to crash, so I just keep going. In the end, I come off, my bike is covered in blood, and there's a dead chipmunk on the ground. I'm like,
oh, you
shit.
asshole, why would you keep on riding?
I had no choice, my brakes wouldn't work, I was going down a hill, it was either the ground or the chipmunk that died. Okay, I mean, not the ground, me or the chipmunk, okay? The chipmunk just had to die.
Chipmunks, you asshole!
It's not my fault! The freaking thing jumped into my wheel! Are you kidding me?
Chipmunks don't just jump into your wheels! They're gonna die to you!
I was just driving along. All of a sudden, this chipmunk runs across the road, jumps into my wheel. I'm like, what the hell? And, like, it just messes it up and dies. Alright? It dies.
You're such an asshole!
It dies. It wasn't me! It wasn't me! It wasn't me!
Why would you do that to the poor chipmunk?
It wasn't me.
Facepalm. It obviously was you, since you were riding the bike.
Don't you just love Uvu?